Welcome back to Nomad TV.
Bố đi này. Ba bộ bố nè.
When life starts feeling like an endless grind of bills, burnout, and routine, many men in their 40s and 50s dream of escaping to Southeast Asia for a month to reset. Two cities almost always top the list. Vientiane, Laos, a quiet, nostalgic capital on the banks of the Mekong River. Chiang Mai, Thailand, the world-famous heaven for remote workers, retirees, and slow travelers. The common assumption among Westerners is simple. Laos is a developing country with a much smaller economy than Thailand. So, it must be significantly cheaper and more authentic, right? Today, I'm sharing what happened when I spent a full month living in each city. Not as a 20-year-old backpacker living in hostels, but as a man in his 40s looking for comfort, sanity, and a realistic daily routine. Here is the unfiltered breakdown of my bank statements, the quality of life, the hidden risks, and the surprising conclusion I reached. Let's dive in. Before booking my flights, I made the same assumption almost every foreigner makes. Laos would cost half of what Thailand does. After all, Thailand's GDP is over $7,000 while Laos sits below $2,000. When you first land in Vientiane and exchange a couple of hundred US dollars, you literally walk away with stacks of Lao gifts so thick your wallet won't close. It gives you this strange psychological rush, like you've suddenly become wealthy overnight. If you're just a tourist spending 3 days in town, that illusion holds up. A bowl of street noodles costs $2. And a basket of fresh mangoes is practically pocket change. However, moving from visiting to living flips that equation entirely. The fatal economic reality of Laos is its complete lack of domestic manufacturing. Almost everything a foreigner needs, from toothpaste, soap, and imported food to refrigerators, AC units, and electronics, is imported from Thailand or China. Because these goods are imported, they are priced in Thai baht or US dollars, with heavy transport costs and tariff added on top. Meanwhile, Thailand produces nearly everything locally. Chiang Mai has vast agricultural networks, modern supply chains, and local factories. The moment I started shopping for daily life, the illusion that Laos would be cheaper collapsed. When you are in your 40s or 50s, your accommodation isn't just a place to crash. It's your sanctuary. You need reliable high-speed internet, functional air conditioning, good water pressure, and proper security. In Vientiane, local wooden houses or old townhouses can be rented for $150 to $200 a month. But they often come with plumbing issues, mold, weak water pressure, and zero insulation against the sweltering tropical heat. If you want a modern, standard one-bedroom apartment with 24-hour security, a gym, and a pool, your choices in Vientiane are extremely limited. Because supply is low. Landlords can charge $550 to $700 a month for a decent expat condo. Now look at Chiang Mai. The city is built for long-term travelers and expats. In neighborhoods like Nimman, Santitam, or the outskirts of the old city, there is an abundance of sleek, modern condominiums. For $350 to $450 a month, you get a spotless, fully furnished one-bedroom condo in a gated complex featuring a resort-style pool, modern fitness center, key-card access, and co-working lounges. Not only was Chiang Mai roughly $200 cheaper per month on rent, but the build quality and the maintenance were on an entirely different level.
사람이 먹을 양이 아닌데.
Next is daily dining and food costs. In Vientiane, street food like khao biak sen or French-style khao ji costs around $1.5 to $2.5. They are delicious, but let's be honest. Sitting on a tiny plastic stool on the sidewalk in 100-degree Fahrenheit heat, with diesel exhaust blowing in your face, is not something most of us can sustain 3 meals a day for a month. The moment you step into an air-conditioned cafe,
갑자기. 와우.
or a clean sit-down restaurant in Vientiane, prices jump quickly.
맛있어.
A standard Western meal, Italian pasta, or Japanese set costs $10 to $15.
뭐니 이게?
Chiang Mai, on the other hand, is a culinary paradise with unmatched value. You can walk into sparkling clean, air-conditioned food court or local boutique eatery and get a world-class pad thai, khao soi, or badger pork rice for under $3. If you want a gourmet salad, an artisanal espresso, or authentic wood-fired pizza, it costs a fraction of what you'd pay back home, rarely topping $5 to $7.
잠깐. 낀. 린.
Over 30 days, eating 3 satisfying, hygienic meals a day plus coffee cost me around $500 in Vientiane,
잠깐.
but only about $350 in Chiang Mai. And the variety and quality in Chiang Mai were significantly higher. A solo month in Southeast Asia shouldn't just about killing time. It should be about building a healthy physical and mental routine. In Vientiane, life moves at a crawl. The romantic notion of sipping a cold beer lao by the Mekong River while watching the sunset is magical for the first few days. But after a few weeks, the reality sets in. The city lacks infrastructure. Sidewalks are broken or non-existent, making outdoor jogging hazardous. There are very few public parks, cultural centers, or dynamic spaces where you can comfortably sit with a laptop and read or work for hours. For a solo expat in his 40s, the quietness can quickly turn into restlessness and deep isolation. Chiang Mai is the exact opposite. It is an oasis of routine and balance. My morning started with a jog around An Keo Lake near Chiang Mai University, with cool mountain air sweeping down from doorstep. My afternoons were spent in spacious, tree-shaded co-working cafes surrounded by creative, driven people from all over the world. Evenings meant browsing quiet artisan night markets, dropping into a local jazz club, or enjoying an affordable traditional massage. You never feel lonely in Chiang Mai because the city provides a vibrant, healthy pulse without the chaotic stress of a megacity like Bangkok. In our 20s, healthcare rarely crosses our minds. But once you pass 40, access to immediate, world-class medical care is not optional. It is a non-negotiable safety net. This was the biggest mental burden I carried while staying in Vientiane. Laos' domestic public healthcare system is severely underdeveloped. The city lacks advanced tertiary hospitals capable of handling acute cardiovascular emergencies and complex trauma or sudden neurological events. If an expat suffers a heart attack or severe injury in Vientiane, standard emergency protocol is to call a private ambulance, rush across the Friendship Bridge border into Thailand, and head to a hospital in Nong Khai or Udon Thani. The thought of navigating international border control during a life or death emergency creates immense psychological stress. In Chiang Mai, that anxiety completely disappeared. The city is home to several internationally accredited JCI certified hospitals, including Chiang Mai Ram and Bangkok Hospital Chiang Mai. These facilities feature cutting-edge medical technology and Western-trained, fluent English-speaking specialists. If an emergency occurs, top-tier medical care is less than 10 minutes away. Here is the raw, itemized comparison of what I actually spent over 30 days in each city as a single man, maintaining a comfortable, respectable lifestyle. Despite offering far superior infrastructure, cleaner living options, and endless dining choices, Chiang Mai was over $350 cheaper per month than Vientiane. Thailand's robust domestic economy simply delivers better value for your dollar than an import-dependent economy like Laos.
하루에 2만원짜리.
When you look past the romanticized travel vlogs and examine the actual numbers and infrastructure, it becomes much easier to make the right decision for your life and your wallet. If you had 1 month to escape and reset right now, would you choose the quiet banks of the Mekong in Vientiane or the mountain lifestyle of Chiang Mai? Let me know your thoughts and your own experiences in the comments below. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.